Former Jaguar checks in for the first time, gets it, bounces it, cuts up field. He'll be 2 yards short of a first down as he gets 6.
Oh, flags came in late.
And now flags as the two teams start to mix it up. And that's Mike Evans and Rashaan Lattimore, I believe, getting into it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. There they are, matched up. Rashaan Lattimore is traveling with him, and a lot of conversation between those two over the years. Push in the back, and then that's the guy they usually get, is the one who retaliates. We'll see how they sort this out.
After the play was over, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense number 23, 15-yard penalty from the end of the play, automatic, first down.
So they get the two-time Pro Bowler Lattimore with that shove in the back. And instead of 3rd and 2, it's 1st and 10. With just a 3-man rush, Brady steps through, fires, incomplete for Godwin. Got it to Godwin, but Malcolm Jenkins was there, and the ball ends up on the ground. And Brady pleading his case to the official. It's 4th down.
Godwin sees Brady start to move, and it was close. It was one of those bang-bang plays. I don't think it was a penalty, but I can understand as the quarterback. He did get the right hand, right arm in there and made contact just before it arrived, but I think it was too close, and no way you get that call.
A lot of the leaders are gone for Tennessee. Try the draw play to Lindsey. A little too quick himself. Tripped himself up. And a flag comes in. Lindsey picked up 10 on that run.
Looked like Jake Butt was getting into it with someone in the secondary for Tennessee team.
And the defense number 54. Half the distance to the goal, automatic, first down.
That's Rashaan Evans, 3rd-year player out of Alabama.
So keep in mind, man, whenever we have a personal foul, New York will automatically review it, and they have the jurisdiction and the power, if they feel it was flagrant, to disqualify the player.
Who's that? Who's speaking?
That was the voice of God.
I was going to say God is smoking. We welcome John Parry back for his 2nd season of Monday Night Football.
So Rashaan Evans is headed to the locker room. Go back and take a look at exactly if he threw a punch at Jake Butt. Back and take a look. Here's Butt right here, and Rashaan Evans right behind him. They're tied up and some shoving. And when you go and you throw that punch, I mean, that's it. It's pretty clear, pretty evident. And Rashaan Evans, one of the leaders.
Suboptimal, to say the least. Trent Taylor, the deep man from the 12. Taylor looking for a little crease, and he's stacked up shy of the 25-yard line. 49.
After the timeout, 3rd down and 11. They get by hard. Here comes Bosa. Down he goes. Sacked for a 3rd time. That's Joey Bosa. The Pro Bowler for a 2nd time a year ago. Comes through, gets his old teammate at Ohio State.
And a screen. That's Justin Jefferson, the rookie. Receiver screen to midfield. Darnell Savage and some. This is where a ref has to be careful with the distancing to get in the middle of players. So they'll be quick to throw a flag. Oh, you saw a ref get bumped by one of the Packers unintentionally.
I think you're hearing that electric whistle as well.
Well, Jair Alexander admittedly is he talks smack and he talks a lot. A lot of it's in good fun. He got into that afterwards.
Here's Singletary. Jumps over Poole, but not much doing there.
Well, in a year with so much uncertainty as they untangle a few of the players, including Wilkins and Newton, Flores comes over to congratulate his old boss, quarterback of the future, and how the football comes out of his hand. And
he'll be good.
Yeah. Cam Newton is trying to get the last word on it.
This is where you almost just want You know, it's a first game, it's emotional, things of that, but you know, that's going to be a big part, is just on this team, it's day to day, week to week, put it behind you and move on. And you know, I think that's just part of the process. I know he's been emotional getting ready for this, been a long time, and to have success, you feel that way.
He lost his last 8 starts at Carolina. And he said, hey, I put a lot of bad film out there because I was so dedicated to playing when I was hurt and not 100%. But he has a win at his new home. Somebody's going to have to settle him down. It's a victory for the Patriots.
And another running play. Montgomery doesn't look like he's going to get much and doesn't. 1.5 yards at the most, and Christian Jones, who's made an impact here in this first half, making the tackle. Gain of 1.
Oh, we got a flag on the play. Looks like unsportsmanlike.
Yep, late flag. And if it's against Detroit, those are one of those careless penalties. But let's see. Looking at the look on Jimmy Collins' face, it better not be against Detroit. You wouldn't think so. If he ran into the official and made contact, he did. And he said, I'm only joking.
I don't know if he's only joking.
That'll cost you. Unsportsmanlike
that'll cost you.
Yeah. So, I mean, you just can't do that.
What Jamie Collins is complaining about is David Montgomery dropping his head. And he's saying if he's dropping his head, that should be a penalty.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, defense number 58. That player has been disqualified from the game.
Is it that
15-yard
amazing?
penalty, it'll be a first
Mike
down for the
Pereira
Bears.
is with us, and Jamie Collins was trying to demonstrate something, and then he's out of the game. Mike.
Well, find a blocking dummy if you're going to try something like that, but don't use the referee. I mean, if you're going to use the referee to demonstrate a hit with the crown of the helmet, you're in a little bit of trouble there. So he is ejected from the game, will be fined. You can't do anything like that.
Oh, Mike, what? And a former New England Patriot who should know better. He's one of couple of Patriots who played with New England and now with the Lions, and he is out of the game. And you just said it, Jonathan. Why don't you just say it? Don't show it.
I think he thought it was practice, where the refs are like, okay,
Right.
it's all good. No, this is real. You
Wow.
can't do that, Jamie.